Hi everyone, it's Ali Davies here. I get asked a lot about what kind of music should I listen to reduce my kids' energy levels or to calm everyone down or to maintain calm and relaxation in our homes. Okay? Now the answer could be, like, I could talk about this for days because there's actually no answer. But there's a few rules. So number one, I always choose music that the person, the client, the child, whoever it might be, the student likes and resonates with. So first thing, if your child hates meditation music, don't play meditation music. If your child hates country music, don't go playing country music. Or if it's for you, if you hate classical music, but you've heard that classical music is good for relaxation, don't listen to it, okay? So firstly, always choose the music that resonates with you or your child or whoever it is that you're using this for. Because the only way they're going to connect with this and want anything to do with this music at all is by it being important to them. And also, the effects of listening to music that you love are huge. All the dopamine and the things that make our body feel great. It makes us feel safe. It makes us feel happy. It makes us feel good in our body. It helps us develop new habits. Like dopamine is really highly linked to neuroplasticity. So if you're trying to introduce new behaviors or rhythms or patterns into your family or classroom, listening to music that the children love, having it on in the background, even if it's not a dominant part of what you're doing, is always going to help introduce new rhythms and routines, simply because the dopamine that we experience when we listen to music we love helps the neural pathways develop. Okay? So dopamine and feeling good and the effects of just listening to music that we love are huge. All right? But that's just an offshoot of this. It's really important to just honor your child's identity by introducing music that they already love. Okay? So that's the first rule. Secondly, be strategic with the tempo you use. So if your child is already relaxed and things are already calm, then great. Keep with the calm music, and I'll get to that in the next step. But if your child is like jumping off the walls and they're like, energy levels are high, everything is like aroused, so this heightened arousal level where their activity level is just off the charts, don't go playing the slow, relaxed meditation music or, slow, calming music at that point. Because they're going to deflect away from it. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, this music is not matching my feel right now. I'm going to go to a different room and be in that other place. Because our body does not like to move against what the rhythm is telling us to. So if we go to a hip hop concert, we're always going to go like this because the music tells us to move like that. If we go to, if we're listening to like interpretive, new age, soft music, we're going to move accordingly, okay? We're not going to be jump up and get down when we're listening to classical music. It's why when we go to a gig, we tap our feet and our head in time with the beat because our brain tells us to move in time to the rhythms it can hear. It's a very, very, very strong connection to the things that we hear and how our body moves. So, if you are playing this really slow, relaxed music and your children are really highly aroused, it's not going to work. They're just going to want to kick the music, they're going to hate it, or they're going to want to go somewhere else where they can continue to be being in this high arousal state that their brain is telling them to be in. What you can do at this point is a really, really classic philosophy in the world of music therapy. It's called entrainment. So let's just say you have a little playlist of 4 songs. The first song will match their intensity and their tempo, their speed, their rhythm. And then the next song, a little bit less. And the next song, a little bit less. And then by the time you get to the next song, it's kind of more calm. That is a way of matching them where they're at and bringing them down through the process. They're not going to deflect or resist from that if you are providing music that matches their intensity. So Rule 2 is meet them where they are. Remember this idea of entrainment, because if you are trying to listen to calm, soothing music and it's not working, it's important to try this out and be like, oh, am I meeting them where they are? Maybe not. And ideally, step 3, we want to be listening to music that is around about the resting heart rate. So kind of 60 to 80 beats per minute, which 60 beats per minute means 1 beat per second. I think that's about 1 second. So we want our rhythms and our energy levels to really reflect that resting vibe. Okay, the resting heart rate, that's what calm, relaxed lifestyles and behaviors and vibes and feels are at. Okay, we want the resting heart rate. So Google soothing music 60 beats per minute. Or just go through your music collection and go and listen to it. Is it resting? Is it slow and repetitive? Is it not too fast? Does it match your relaxed feel? If it does, use it. If it's in your music collection, the odds are you already love it, so it's going to be the perfect music to use. I also have a resource library on my website, and if you click on it, there's actually a category in there of relaxation music, and you can go there and you can look at my selections of relaxation music. And by calling it relaxation music, what I mean is the tempo resembles the resting heart rate. I don't mean that there's an actual genre. It doesn't have to be new age music. It doesn't have to be meditation music. It doesn't have to be anything that we might have this preconception of what relaxation music is. Relaxation music isn't a thing. Relaxation music is whatever music you're listening to that you're relaxing to in this moment, because next week it might be a different one. So generally you're going to find that the tempos or the speed of music that is nice and slow and matches the resting heart rate is going to be ultimate in relaxation music. So it's about you looking through your music collection or your children's. Go on Spotify and make a playlist. Find Google tempo of music, or just time it yourself, or just get a feel for it. Does this music make me feel relaxed, or is it too high speed? And they're the 3 rules. So always listen to music that resonates with you or your child, that they love already. Secondly, meet them where they are. So if they're not already relaxed, don't come in with the relaxation music. Use the idea of entrainment. Thirdly, relaxation music isn't a genre of its own. It's just whatever music helps you or your child feel relaxed. So really look at tempo and intensity and try and find music that is gentle and mimics the resting heart rate, and you are likely to experience a sense of relaxation from listening to that kind of music. I hope that helps. There's actually no answer to this because there's a trillion songs in the world or pieces of music. Any of it could be relaxing to you. So you need to understand the principles so that you can work out what is the best music for you to relax to, or your child. All right, see ya.